Okay, FOIL method. We're going to use the FOIL method when we are multiplying two binomials. And we only use this method when we're multiplying two binomials. For example, we have c plus 10 times c minus 8. FOIL method. F stands for the product of the first terms. Then O represents the product of the outside terms, and I'll show you those. Then we have I, the product of the inside terms. And then L represents the last term, the product of the last terms. We are still using the distributive property. Now, the way that I'm going to show you is the FOIL method, and it's no different than what we did in the last example where we take each term in the first parenthesis and distribute twice. Well, we're going to distribute twice, which is the second parenthesis. So when we take the C, the first term, the first C in the first parenthesis, we're going to distribute that to the first term in the second parenthesis. So you have C times C, that's C squared. Then we take the C, multiply it to the minus 8, or we can say negative 8. That gives us negative 8C. So now at this moment, the C, we're finished. Then we're going to take this 10 and we're going to distribute that twice. That will be our inside term and then our term, and then our multiply the 10 to the 8, that will be our last terms. So 10 times C, 10C, and then 10 times negative 8, that is negative 80. So what we're going to do next is bring together our terms. We have C squared minus 8C. And you notice we have some like terms, so I'm going to write the 10C under the minus 8C, they're like, and then minus 80. Add those together, and we have our solution is C squared plus 2C minus 80. Let's do one more. Number 6. We have 6x minus 4y times 8x minus y. We are going to FOIL. Okay, so all you're doing, we're going to take the 6x and we're going to distribute that 6x from the first parenthesis to every term in the second parenthesis. We multiply. So here we go. 6x times 8x, that gives us 48x squared. That's your first term. Then we're going to take the 6x multiplied to the minus y. That would give us, or it gives us negative 6xy. That is our outside term. Then we're going to take the negative 4y because now we're finished with the 6x, and we're going to take the negative 4y and we're going to distribute that twice. So we have negative 4y times 8x. That gives us negative 32xy. Whenever you have you're multiplying more than one variable, make sure the variables are in descending order. So this is our inside term. And then we're going to take the negative 4y, multiply it to the negative y. that gives us positive 4y squared. That will be the product of our last terms. And you notice the outer and the inner terms, those are like terms. These are like, so we can simplify the outer and inner terms and bring down the remaining terms. So we have here 48x squared minus 38xy plus 4y squared. And there we go. No terms are like. Everything in its proper order, and we are done.